Hello everyone! Welcome to Melissa's Musing, featured Friend Friday. I'm going to be bringing in a great friend of mine. Hold on, I've got to invite her in here. Hailey Lott, who went through the leadership program with me, Ascension Leadership Academy, and seeing her grow in her business and the challenges that she's doing it's just been amazing to see. And I'm so excited to have her join the show today because we're going to be talking about how healthy is the new hot. So let's see. So as you guys know, I'm Melissa Steele with Steele San Diego Homes, and here's Hailey. Yes.
Hello.
Hey, lady.
Hi.
I'm so excited to have you join the show. You look healthy. You look radiant right now.
Thank you. I feel healthy and I feel radiant. I hope this lighting is like, okay, I can't really, okay, there I am.
I mean, you look fantastic. So who thinks, oh, look, we've got Catherine Rose here giving us tons of hearts. Yay.
Yay. Okay.
She thinks you look fine. So it's all good.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for having me on. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about you. Tell the audience who you are.
Okay, so I'm Hailey Lott. I am a yoga and meditation specialist, and my specialty is working with athletes. So I've taught meditation and I've taught yoga for a long time now, and I've been just a teacher for many, many years. But recently I kind of uncovered that my specialty gets to be with athletes because of how I was raised, my family background, and myself being an athlete as well. So that's really what I specialize in. And I am just an advocate for health, wellness in every single area of your life. And I know that we talked a little bit about, I mean, we're both kind of very similar in that, I think. Like, health is the most important thing. And in the past, I used to be very driven by like external appearances. Like, I wanted to look a certain way. I wanted to be a certain size jean or whatever and weigh a certain amount. And that was not serving me. I was just totally not ever happy. Even if I reached a certain weight, I was just not feeling good. So for the past like probably like 7 or 8 months, I've focused on my health and my relationship with food, my relationship with my body, and everything's changed. And now I feel radiant all the time.
That's amazing. I love that. And who can relate to that? Who's watching? I'm sure there's so many of you out there who have had healthy associated with a scale or with a number and a goal and had it not actually feel healthy, so it's not resonating. There's so many people watching right now. Thanks so much for joining in, you guys. I see Tracy, Jenna's watching. Hey, Jenna. We're always watching your videos. Kate, Karen, hey, guys. So I'm sure that there might be people out there who this is going to really resonate with, but I felt the same way for sure in my health journey, you know, especially at times with the stomach issues that I've experienced. It almost like there was a period about 1.5 years ago where I made a conscious decision to totally like stop counting the calories, stop, you know, like thinking so much about the food I was eating, really stop obsessing about it. And I started to eat what my body actually wanted and what it was craving instead of following a really strict guideline. And I'm so fulfilled now. I honestly haven't stepped on the scale in like 6 months and feel healthier than I have in a really long time.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's so cool. And I think that like what you said about listening to your body is so key, because a lot of times we think that we want one thing and then we realize that that's not really what our body is needing in this moment. And when we listen to our body and make that conscious decision to like go for the I mean, for me, I really like poke bowls lately, and my body really likes them too. And when and it feels good, and it feels like I'm treating myself, and it also feels like I'm nourishing myself. And so when I go there and my body responds like so much better than it would be if I'm going for like the pizza with like intense, like, you know, whatever is going on in the pizza, I feel better when I listen to my body and listen to what I need. And it goes with everything, you know, it's like just listening to your intuition. It doesn't have to be just with food.
Yeah, absolutely. Jenna saying I haven't weighed myself in 5 years. Like, I can feel that because every time I even look at like the scale and think about getting onto it, it doesn't give me good feeling. Like it's going to give me a number indicator of like how I'm feeling, and that doesn't resonate with me. How I'm feeling is all about in here and what I want to eat. Like, I love that you mentioned the poke bowls because for me lately it's been acai bowls.
Yes.
I've been like obsessed with acai bowls. John the other day was like, you have a new thing for like acai bowls. And I'm like, I don't know. For some reason, like I'll wake up some mornings and I'll be like, today I get to treat myself with an acai bowl, because I just like, I'll wake up wanting it. So clearly my body gets to have it.
Exactly. Totally. And I just feel like bowls make everything easier. You can just eat. It's just all right there. It's magical goodness. I love it. But yeah,
Just anything in a bowl is fantastic.
Yeah, anything in a bowl is amazing. It makes it life easier. But yeah, I love that people that are watching have not weighed themselves, and I love that you have not weighed yourself too, because we were talking earlier about how I was like, I'm in the best shape that I've ever been in my life. I feel so good in my body. This is like amazing. Like, wow, you know, and I hadn't weighed myself in probably 8 months. And I weighed myself about a few weeks ago, and I weighed myself and I was just like, this is so weird, because in the past when I had weighed myself and I had been like a certain weight, I would have felt bad about it, or I would have felt good about it, or, you know, the scale would have given me some type of feeling and would have caused like this reaction in me. And I remember weighing myself and being like you said, it's just like, it just does not resonate with me anymore. It's just not, it's like, do I want to attach my joy to a scale, or do I just want to feel it when I want to feel it, like right now?
Yeah. I love that. And I love too that there, in general, I feel like is a big movement towards kind of a healthier wellness overall. Like I've been, for instance, using like essential oils and some more like homeopathic type, like a few months ago, actually, when I was suffering from a cold, I like did a like home remedies, Melissa's home remedies musing, because everybody had been asking me what I take. And like, you know, for centuries, we've cured our illnesses and our ailments with things like oregano oil and CBD oils and colloidal silver and all of this really fantastic stuff that's given to us from the environment and the universe that we're in, God. And it's insane how distant we've become from that, how, you know, we easily opt for a Western medicine, something that just covers our symptoms, doesn't actually address root issues. And we may not be, you know, by taking the Western medicine approach, we may just be totally neglecting the fact that our body may need sleep and a few really decent meals with some oregano on the side. Yeah. And so I'm a firm believer in that too, kind of, you know, really strengthening ourselves by what we're putting in our body in terms of even medicinal.
Totally. I was just watching your video with Yvette, and I love her, and I love both of you guys. But it's really crazy how we like, I mean, with my family, a lot of my family members, the first thing if something's wrong with them, they're like, oh, antibiotic, I need something right now, quick fix. And then we just don't know. It's like, we don't know until we know. I just discovered silver, and I'm like freaking out about it because it heals everything. If you have a blemish, you put it on a blemish. If you have a sore throat, you just spray it in your mouth. And I'm just like, I feel like my whole world is changed. And it's cool that you're doing things like this and spreading the knowledge to people, because we don't know until we know, until someone tells us about this amazing spray that you can buy called Silver at Sprouts.
I know. Yeah, it's amazing. I know. And it's the same thing, you know, like you mentioned antibiotics. Because antibiotics really contributed to the stomach issues that I ended up having, I haven't been on them in 5+ years. Wow. And when I get a sickness where, you know, the immediate response is to go to the doctor and get an antibiotic, for example, like a UTI, women sometimes have those issues, or like a common cold. Like I had a flu type sickness this year that like 5 different people were like, you need to go to the doctor, you need to get the antibiotic. And I was like, give me a week or two to do it on my own. I can do it on my own. And with, you know, home remedies, for example, the UTI, I know the antibiotic is 10 days long. I've done that before. I was able to cure mine in 5 days with natural remedies. And so, you know, like I have friends that reach out to me asking like what they should take, that it's as easy as the 48-hour Amazon shipment. It's amazing. Technology is fantastic.
And I remember too, like when we were like in our group together, and how people would always be like, Melissa, like everyone knows you as the girl that has like the secret remedies, because you've been so successful in healing like even like a migraine or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, thank you. Well, and it's also that like I'm kind of like Mary Poppins with my purse, and somebody will be like, I need this, and I'm like, I magically have it. It's here in my endless bag.
That's awesome.
I would like feed half of the group with the snacks I'd pull out of there.
It's amazing, and it's helpful, and you get to spread knowledge about like people not having to spend money at the doctor, you know, saving it for natural ways to heal yourself. So it's cool.
Yeah, amazing. Well, I love this. You are doing a new challenge
Yes.
right now, the Healthy is the New Hot challenge, right? Can you tell our audience a little bit about that? Because I know I'm interested in learning more.
Yes. So my challenge is starting in about 2 weeks. Kate Sorensen, my friend and wellness expert, is doing the challenge with me. It's going to be a 4-week challenge, and we're going to be focusing on health. We're going to be focusing on feeling good in your bodies right now, kind of like what I was talking about earlier and what we've been talking about this whole time, just feeling good right now in this moment, and working on the relationship that you have with food, working on the relationship you have with medicine, working on the relationship you have with your own thoughts. And that's where I think it truly begins. So the challenge is going to be 4 weeks. If you're interested, comment below or message me on Facebook or anywhere on Instagram. I did a live earlier about it, but it's going to be a really cool challenge where we give you guys weekly coaching calls. We're going to have a Facebook accountability group. So we're all going to be motivating each other. And the first 5 days, you get a reset kit from a company called USANA, which I take their vitamins and they're awesome. And the reset kit helps you detox from sugar. So it's 5 days. We're all going to be supporting each other, doing it together. And we're going to be doing like shakes, probiotics, vitamins, and detoxing from sugar, and it will be amazing. I haven't done it myself, but my friend Kate has done it, and she said that she used to like crave sugar all the time, and she used to work at a restaurant, and after she did the 5-day detox, she would walk into the restaurant and like she wasn't craving the like pastrami sandwich that she used to be craving. So we have like some amazing results with it, so it's gonna be awesome, and I'm really excited. So if you're interested,
amazing. I've done that too, and it's been life-changing actually. Like I did actually a full year of no sugar in any capacity, no grains, no dairy, no nothing. And it was insane. I felt that I was undergoing drug detox the first like week or two. So it's great that there's a support group in place. I actually might do it with you guys because I would love to do another no sugar cleanse. It's so good for you, and it feels so good coming out of it. It really does, because your palate completely changes. Like a grapefruit tastes like magic. It's amazing. You get the actual taste of what that's supposed to be like back again. So I actually really enjoy cutting out sugar and doing that for myself, challenging myself with that once in a while. But I'll tell you a little funny story. So when I first cut out sugar, it was like so intense. It was exactly like all the stuff that you read where I thought like, I don't know. It was almost, I felt like I was undergoing hard drug detox. I was like, this is much. So it was like 2 days into it. John hates that I tell the story, but I'm going to leave you guys with a little tidbit of fun. So it's like 2 days later, and I'm 2 days into this cleanse, and I'm like hating my life. I'm really grumpy about it. I'm very like pissed off. And you detox a lot when you cut out sugar because it affects your brain.
Yeah.
And so John wakes up and he wants donuts. It's a Saturday morning. And I'm like, well, I'm not going with you because I'm like killing myself over here just eating my eggs. You know, you're not seeing donuts everywhere. Like if you want donuts, why don't you call Mark, who is the guy who lived in the same apartment building as us, who was friends with him? Why don't you go with Mark to go get a donut? So they go to get donuts, and I'm like grumpy. I'm eating my eggs. I'm like, I'm so mad. And he comes back, and I'm envisioning him like out eating these donuts, whatever, coming back. He comes in with 2 giant donuts and a breakfast burrito. And I was like, John, what are you doing? You just came home with the donuts? I was like so angry. I was like, get on the balcony. And I like basically made him get on the balcony, and I closed the shade so I couldn't see him because I was so angry. This was John's response. Well, Mark got churros and I didn't get churros too. I was like, get outside. So yeah, that was my no sugar detox story. But I would really love to do it again. And now John knows that there's
no donuts allowed.
Do it.
That is so amazing, because it's really like in these past few days, I've been trying to kind of experiment with it, like just really lessening sugar and like just taking out certain things. And it really is like, it's just fun. It's like interesting how our body reacts and like how our mind reacts. And it's like, I've never been like, I mean, I love myself a good dessert. I really do. But it feels like, what? I can't have it. Oh my gosh. Like, you know, it feels like the end of the world. So that's why we have the accountability group, so we can all be in it together. And I think that when you,
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, it's like, I know that when you do things with a group of people, and it's like, even if you go to a workout class with your friend, like you get to show up because your friend's going to be there. So it's like when we have like this, it's going to be a pretty small group of women that we're all just going to be supporting each other through it. And it'll be awesome to have the support.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I mean, cutting out sugar was one of the best things I ever did. And when you get back into kind of a regular diet, it's the best, like honestly, one of the best things I've ever done. So definitely encourage everyone to take advantage of the challenge, because I know Hailey is amazing. I know Kate as well, and she's fantastic. So thank you so much for joining us on Melissa's Musings today, featured Friend Friday. It was so great to have you.
Yeah, it was so fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Amazing to see your radiant face.
Thank you. I was like, really,
yeah.
I remember like a while back. I mean, I watched your videos, and so I was excited to when I got to be featured. So I feel like very honored, and this is like gonna be a great day because I'm here.
Oh, I love you. It is already a great day.
It is already.
I love you. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, and I will talk to you soon.
Yes, love you.
Guys.
Bye. Have a great day.
Love you. Bye.